welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl JOUNERY Kabiru. Yes, I'm in JOUNERY County. This place has been winter, but today it's sunny. So I said I started this story on Facebook, but I was going to end it up on YouTube. If you're new to this channel, I talk about teenage pregnancy, teenage mother's journey. So if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, leave a comment down below, will be very important, and give this video a thumbs up. My goal with this content is to change the society perspective towards teenage pregnancy so that we can finish or end this pandemic of teenage mothers in Kenya. Imagine we've been named third in the whole world. Yeah, so welcome to this channel. I want to take you behind the scene on what happened for me to be here in JOUNERY. So enjoy. So guys, good morning, good morning. I'm in JOUNERY. I just woke up, though I didn't sleep. I saw the morning coming out and I welcomed the day and I told it, come here, be part of my life. I'm in JOUNERY, it's super cold. We had to buy this jana. I'm not a hat person, but we had to. So why am I here? So I have one of the girls, the teenage moms, that I had brought to a school here. This school, by the way, I'll share a link from Lynn Ngugi, who did a story about the school, on my description box, so that you can go there and watch about the school and what they do. The lady who started this foundation, she's called Liz. Liz is just doing an amazing job. I just even can't have a quote of her grace. Her grace is just, she's blessed. So she takes in teenage mothers, the ones who have been rejected, who are going through hard times, who are, you know, there's so much stigma on teenage motherhood. So she takes them in. So I brought one of the girls. When I had this case, I had to act and brought her to the school here. So she's been here for a couple of months. When she came to the school, she was getting like 240 something marks. And I kept on telling her, work hard, work hard. And guess what? This time she topped with over 300 marks. And it was her last minute, and she still did well, her last minute in pregnancy. So a few days ago, she was taken to the hospital at night around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Not 3 a.m. She was taken at night, like midnight huko. And when she went, the doctor said it's UTI, there's nothing wrong. The school tried to beg the doctor, please stay with the child overnight, then we can take her kesho. And the hospital said, no, it's just UTI, go back with her. So they went back, they arrived back to the school around 4 in the morning, and she stayed. And then the next day, I was called that she is in labor. She is in labor. So she's taken to the hospital, and the school matron and the school owner is like, just keep on praying, let's pray for her, because when a child is 14 years old and they're pregnant, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, it's a hard thing. So she stays there in the hospital, gives birth, a very hard birth, and then unfortunately it was a stillbirth. So for me, I'm just seated there waiting, and then all of a sudden a phone calls. It all comes in, it was a stillbirth. And the first thing I do is like rush to JOUNERY. When I heard she's having a child, of course, the first thing I thought was coming here. So I had started kind of preparing myself psychologically that I'm changing my day. And I came and I found her in the hospital. And when she had the baby, she didn't even know. She's young, she didn't even know that it was a stillbirth. The news had to be broken way later. So we had so many options, but according to the hospital and the advice of the nurses and all that, is that we do a burial. So today we are going to look for the chief. look for public cemetery and bury the child. So that's how it is. And I'm doing this video for people who are in, let me do this for the lights, I look much more better. I'm doing this video for people who are in ministry, because this is ministry. And also I want to share with my friend behind the scene, because most of the time when there's an award or I'm on the media station and all that, I have so many people clapping and telling me how beautiful and good work I'm doing, but then I never share behind the scenes. So today I want to take you through the burial, like through the process, so that you get to know how much work we have to put behind making sure that girl goes to school, or making sure she's okay, she's safe. Yeah, so I'm just walking. I'm walking because I want to see around. This is like part of the school, but the school is on the other side. So, and it's a beautiful scenario. Look at that hill over there. Over there. Yeah. So, so technically the school is over there. Okay, you can't see. Let me just take you closer. Closer, and I can see some goats and the sheep. See, the sheep kick people. I know my color face has changed because of the lighting. So hold on. Taking you to the school. I have to turn this camera, wait. So that's where the school is. I slept at a matron's house, which is just a few meters. Let me show you the scenario of this place. Beautiful. So guys, baridi, semeni baridi. Ooh. So this is the school. Wasichana wako huko ndani. I don't want to take a video with girls. I didn't even carry a pot. I left on a rush. I have to carry everything on this bag. Let me show you how dirty my shoes are. That's how dirty my shoes are, but I don't even care. I have to wear them. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, it's like white all over. You see the way it's cold white. So right now we are leaving the school. We are heading to the council, the city council, to go and get space for burial. Sinimwambia nataka kuwapeleka behind the scene how it goes. Yes. So technically the whole day today, Liambo niache to use the word technically. So the whole day today we are going to just look for a space to bury and hopefully do the burial. Let me tell you some secrets. Like, this is not something you plan for. And the thing is that I do not even know the budget. I do not know how much it's gonna cost, the whole paying for the space and the burial. But this journey behind the scene is a journey of faith. It's a journey of faith. We are going, we'll find out how much it is, and I'm sure we will bury this child. Yes, we will bury this child. With or without the funds, we will bury this child. So I'm feeling like I want to keep on sharing behind the scene. Courage is not having being strong all the time. It's being weak and then finding strength and moving on. So huko ndio tunaenda. Anyway, I'll keep on doing these small videos, and hopefully we'll have a big video at the end of this once we have achieved what we came here for. I'm zooming in to show you how cold it is. Look at that. It's like a hill, and it's like, I don't know it in any other language, but kefi. That's how it is. Look. This is how cold this place is. So guys, we are in a town, a different town. Tunatafuta mzee wa nyumba 10 so that he can give us permission to do the burial. and we don't have the number, so we are walking around looking for this one mzee who we can't bury without him. Yeah. Tumebuy chai, we bought tea. So guys, we've gone to Kanjo's place. We have secured we have secured Shimo, the burial place we have secured. We bought tea. We are going to see the mother and get the body and then go and finish. It's a new day. We did the burial yesterday. I said I'll finish this video on YouTube, and I'm trying to be loud because I know this place is so windy. Yeah. So Jana, I couldn't do a lot of behind the scene because sometimes you're so caught up in trying to negotiate, trying to do this and that, and I had promised I'll do behind the scene, but I couldn't. So what we did was we looked for a public cemetery for the baby, and when we went to the Kanjo or city council to pay for the public cemetery, we were told first we need to go to the village elders. The village elders, they were like, here we only bury people from this area. And at that moment, I remember I told God, God give us favor, and we explained ourselves. And of course, you have to give out something. If you're not Kenyan and you're watching this means some money. So we were charged some money by the village elders who gave us the access. And then after that, we had to go and pay the city council. And then after that, we had to pay someone who was digging the hole and covering up the body. Yeah, and then we did the burial. And then something interesting was that the hole they dug was like 2 feet deep. And then we were like, why are you not digging deeper than that? And they said, if we dig deeper than that, there's someone underneath. So we can't go further than that, because then we'll be digging someone else under there. Yeah, and it was a shocker to me. It's like, I understand that part, but then at the same time, it was like, wow. But they assured us nothing can come and take out the body, because our fear was like, if the dog smells or all that, they said the body will be well covered. So yeah, we did a very small burial, like the 4 of us, the manager of the school, the matron, me, and the mother of the baby. And then there were 2 guys who were helping us, and then we had a driver who helped us carry the body from the hospital to the burial place. So my biggest concern was the mother, because the mother was so emotionally in a hard place, but she went through counseling in the morning, and then the counselor really told us so much deep things that we didn't know even from the word go about this girl. And now she's coming back with me to Nairobi. I'm taking her with me, take her to some counseling, take her to counseling, show her some love. I think she just needs love. But the most interesting point was, like, she kept on just crying and keeping quiet, but when the body was like inside the grave, she started shouting, like talking, like saying, I love you, baby, God loved you more, may he keep you in a good place, I love you. And to me that was a breakthrough, because she was able to express how she feels about the baby, and marking that this baby was against her will. When she conceived, it was against her will. She had come to a place of loving this child and connecting and accepting, and it was a baby boy. So let me share my personal experiences that when the body is being prepared, you need someone to be there, like to see the body and all that. And I gathered courage. It was my first time first time. I gathered courage, I went, we prepared the baby together with the nurse, and I saw the baby. Yeah, and there's a time I asked the nurse, are you sure this baby is not alive? Anyway, we prepared the baby, and it was something that I will never forget. For me, it was a marker that this calling or whatever I'm doing is in God's hand. Because after that, I thought I wouldn't sleep. I thought it will be hard to sleep. I thought it will be, seeing a dead body there, and especially when it's a baby. But imagine it wasn't. Today is the day I've slept in peace, like really, really slept. Yeah, so it was an experience. I thank God for it, and His provision, because these are things that no one is prepared for. But I remember when I got this call that morning, I knew God will provide. God was going to provide and come through for this. So yeah, that's how the day was. It was hard. This mountain looked so big in the beginning. When I left Nairobi, it looked like a huge mountain. But through it all, God has taken us through. And those are the challenges that we face. Like, for example, when I started the Teenage Mothers Project, I never anticipated such a thing, that I will be preparing a body of a child, of a teenage mother. Never prepared, like it will be so heartbreaking. Never anticipated all this. It was an experience, and I thank God for it. So I'm going back to Nairobi right now. It's around 11 a.m. waiting for my girl to get ready. We go back to Nairobi, and today finally the sun is out. But we still have to wear warm because the wind in this place is crazy. Yeah, so that's it, I think, for now. So yesterday after burial, we came to the school. We came to the school with the girl because we had to sleep here. We did the burial around 3, 4 there, around there. So we couldn't go back to Nairobi. So we came to the school to sleep here again. And something magical happened. The way you just know God's divine connection. And it was a sad day and all that. But when I came to the school, we were cooking at night with the girls. We were in the kitchen, talking, cooking. And guess what? The girls started giving me their stories from their own perspective. They started telling me how they got pregnant, how the guy was so in love with her, and the moment she got pregnant, he just said, it's not mine. Like, listening from these experiences, direct from the horse's mouth, which are the teenage mothers, it made me feel wow. So I've organized with the school and with the girls. I'll definitely come back and record that. That was off camera. I wish I had even a voice recorder you would hear from the mothers themselves. And one aspect that really stood out for me was the struggles behind them getting pregnant. Everyone kept on sharing. And then there are these unique cases who the mother has everything. They have everything in their home. But the peer influence, peer pressure. It was such an amazing time at night. Yeah, I had this amazing time. I really thank Elizabeth Murioki Wajiro. Yes, she's doing an amazing job, guys. If you're out there and you're looking for a place to go and visit a home, come to Serene Heavens. It's such a blessing. Babies with babies. Yeah. So guys, that was my experience. I have a lot in my mind, but I feel like that's enough for sharing at the moment. We need to get ready and get back to Nairobi. And thank you for walking with me. Thank you for being part of this journey. We are not anticipating any more deaths. No, we have refused in Jesus' name, but we are anticipating more change and more growth. So have a blessed day.